Sorry, please, few minutes. Let it load so I can show you what I want to show you. The network is poor. Once it turns out blue, that means there's network. There's no network yet. Okay, there's network now. Now, you can see this is a $500 account. I'm going gradually. So for this last week, it's still loading. So this is what I've made for last week. Just from Monday to Friday. Even though I didn't trade, I was just skeptical, like I was so busy. So I just tell my mind that, okay, this Friday, I must trade. I've seen all what I need in the market. And what did I do? I set in to my trade, use proper risk management. If you notice, I'm using 0.03, is that not so? To trade. On a normal circumstance, as a trader, I'm looking out for my balance. My balance is 1,000. I've grown it from 500. Look at it on a monthly basis now. On monthly basis, you can see what I have on monthly. You can see deposit is what? 500. Total profit realized is what? 728. Can you all see it? It's all about consistency. Consistency, you can see the only places I had red, you can see them, is because I'm applying proper risk management. If I didn't apply proper risk management, I might have lost this account. But with the lowest loss, with the loss size I'm using, initially I should be using 0.05, but I tend to use 0.03, then two position of it, two position, maximum of 3 for each HP I'm taking. So now let's go back to last week. That means for last week, I was able to make 12%, 12.4% of the account. That means a $1,000 account. After going into 1,000, then I increased my loss size by opening 3 positions. Initially, I always open one position or two. But last week, I later increased my position to 4, 5, but still maintaining what? My same lot size, which is was 0.03. Please, are you getting what I'm saying? Because all what I'm trying to let you guys understand here is that the task given to you guys, I'm also taking the task because I need to lead by example. Now, if you notice, the date that you're seeing here is what? 2024, February 22nd. If you check everything is what? On 22nd. And what I'm trying to let you guys understand here is that it's not about you trading every blessed day. It's about you following up with your setup. And once your setup is valid, then you can go in. When my setup was valid, I went into the market with my setup. And there's the outcome. I was able to realize even 14.2% of the account on 1,000 when I was going to 1,000. So I was not targeting what 10% per week, 10% every week, 10% every week. It went beyond that, but my own is just to make 10%. But luckily, I still had to make 14%, which is not part of what I planned, but it's just like an extra bonus. You get it. Now, look at it. Just realize it that, okay, you're having a real account of $500. Within 3 weeks, you've flipped your accounts. You've doubled it. After doubling it, okay, I've grown the account to 1,000. Now, let me create a new strategy. Let me create a new plan for this account. What is your weekly target? What is your monthly target? What are you planning? What are you planning to meet? But on this account, I'm planning to meet what? 40% at the end of the month. But the best you can do, try to target within 20% to 40%. Just be consistent with what you are doing. You grow it. You surely grow it. Even with support and resistance, I was explaining to you guys, you surely grow it. Just try to understand where is the major resistance, your major zone of support trying to become a resistance, or your major zone of resistance trying to become what? Support. Now, apart from trading this currency pair, I was explaining something earlier in the first class. I said we have different kind of things we trade in forex. I make mention of currency pair, stock market. I talk about commodities. I talk about energy. I talk about synthetic indices. Yes, I can still remember. I talk about synthetic indices, and I also talk about the stock markets, either the US stock or UK stock. Now, this is one of the accounts. Then let's go to the MT5. Now, this is an account of about last month. The account was $50 deposit. You can see it here, $50 deposit, and I've made a total profit of. It was actually 80. I had loss. Let me just say 70. I've made about 70% profit. What am I trying to say here? I've flipped the account. Is that not so? And I'm not yet done with the month. This is when the deposit started. You can see it's written here. You see where the right credit 50. Is that not so? At the down part. And when was it? It was on the 27th of January 2024. So all what I'm trying to let you know is that consistency will tell. No matter the strategy you are using, consistency will tell. Losses are inevitable in the market. You will eat stop loss. And look at it here now. I've done my setup down. I've done everything down. You can see the market is almost close to that place. I've done it down. Once it triggers, no problem. And if you stop loss, no problem. You can see this one almost there, then started buying. So it's just about you understanding where you want to set your entry and when you want to leave the market. But mind you, if you now later have a real account, please note this statement. I'm not saying it's not good to have compounding accounts. It's good to have a compounding account. Very, very okay. But you having a compounding account, you can have that one separate in one account. Then your other account, I always say something. To me, it's just a discipline to me. The discipline to me is that whatever I trade every day, whenever I have profit, let's say for example now, I have a $50 account now. Let me use the $50 account for example. I give the $50 to $75. Let me say 70. I withdraw 20. I still leave my initial capital there. Is that also $50? Then the following 2 days, 3 days, I was in losses, massive loss. I lost the account to $17. Then from $17 again, I grew it back to 70. We do another 20 again. Still have what? $50. Then lose it again to 20. From 20, I grew it back to 35. Then lose it back to 14. Then I now go from 14 again to 81. From 81 again, I move 30. Leave it as 50. Like that. As you are trading, you're also doing what we call, you're also paying yourself salary on weekly basis. Either weekly or anytime you make a profit and you're like, okay, this profit is enough, let me withdraw it. Please always ensure that whenever you go on a live account, or maybe later on a live account, either it's been weekly or bi-weekly or monthly basis, try to make sure that you are paying yourself salary. You are the boss of yourself. You have to pay yourself. You have to, this is what I've earned for working hard. So all these things are very, very crucial. We need to learn all these things. You can see this was the setup, which I call. This was the setup I call. So I don't really like MT4. So I was explaining something the last time regarding, let me use my trading view. I was explaining something the last time regarding support turning to resistance turning to support. I was using my MT4 then, which was giving me headache. But I don't know what happened tonight with trading view. So please let's pay crucial attention to what I'll be explaining to you guys tonight. Hope you can all hear me. Hello, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Sorry, just waiting for this trading view to come up. Okay, it's coming up gradually. Okay, let me just search. I don't want to use. Okay. This is major issue with trading view. The network is somewhat slow nowadays. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe because they are upgrading to 5G. I don't know. Since they started the project of 5G, The network has been somehow sluggish. So just few minutes, please. Oh, this is one problem with trading view. Very, very congested. Okay. If that's the case, then let's look into currency pair. Let's look into Chef. Let it load. Coming up. Okay. Let's go in. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. Once it come up, then we can just do one or two things and you grab it. Ah, come up now. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Ah. So it's trying to come up. Oh, Kai. So it is network issue, not my phone. It's network. And I don't want to put it in flight mode. Putting it in flight mode and not needing it back is going to cause another problem. Okay, let me try and use my trading view. Okay. Let's look into SND. So just exercise patient. The network is okay. I don't know what's wrong with trading view. Seems your server is congested or so. Okay, coming up, processing chart data. Let's just exercise patience. Everything is still going to come up. Ah, tonight network is something else. Big time something else. This is so frustrating. So can you just give me like 2 minutes? Let me swap to the other scene. Please just exercise patience. Let me stop sharing my screen first. Please just give me a few minutes. Let me just quickly swap to my other scene. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with the network. Not that there is no network, but it's somehow slow. Network is slow. Then
Mr. Moshood, wait. Oh, network has locked them out. Mr. Moshood, can you hear me? We can't hear you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm back. I
Okay,
tried
welcome.
to swap my SIM. So why changing the SIM? I don't know what
Welcome
happened
back.
to. Thank you, sir. Why trying to change the SIM card? I just noticed that the network just went off. Okay, now let me share back my screen. Let me share back my screen. So we can just see the market together. And yeah, here we are. Come up, come up, come up, come up. That's why I switch. That's why I switch. That's why I switch my SIM card. Oh. Don't mess up with me. Oh, Nepal. Why? Why? I have a lot tonight. Still doing the same thing. Oh. Card network. Oh. Both MTN and Airtel.
The worst network in this live. God.
Kai, network in Nigeria is worst.
I swear, I've been on this thing for
Worst.
like 30
But to me,
minutes.
maybe I noticed maybe because of it's not opening at your own end, so right?
Yes, both the MTN, both the Airtel, I'm switching on all of them.
Other
I'm
things are
even
working.
lucky, sir.
I'll be switching.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
be
other things are
switching all
working.
around. Other things are working. Just to open chat, it's not coming up. I don't know what was wrong.
God, that's yeah, man. It's too bad.
Let me go to trading view. That's Nigeria for so we are used to it. Our body system is used to it.
Even if everything is
Sorry.
bad, they should give us good network. At least.
Honestly, we need fast internet, but yet nothing is delivered. Chat is not coming up. I don't know what happened. I want to explain one or two things for everyone tonight too. Okay, let me use this my normal chat here. You see, this one is coming up. Once I click on enter trade now, enter trade service not even clicking. I'm not changing this. Enter trade. Enter trade. Kai. This is high level of wickedness Nigeria is doing to us. Or have they also blocked using trading view? This is not funny again. Hello, are you out there? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So I just have to on my VPN then to boost it. Let me just on my VPN. Let me just on my VPN.
I think it's from the trading view. This is also saying the same thing. Sorry, an error occurred.
That's also on my VPN and see if it's going to work. Since it's trading view. Since it's from trading view. Okay, let me try MetaTrader then. If trading view is not coming up. I don't know what's wrong. Honestly, I've tried opening chats. Come on, and this thing is delaying time. This is delaying time and also stressing me. MT5 is not loading. Show up is not showing up. And MT4 is somehow sluggish because to navigate, bring out tools, it will be taking you back again. And I don't want that kind of stress this night. The one I'm facing, sef, I'm not yet done with it. Okay, let me see MT4. Let me see what MT4 has for us. Okay, MT4 is working. Let's use MT4 there. MT4 is working. That's one thing about MT4. Very fast. Okay, now let's use MT4 like that. Now, at this point here now, you see that the market is still expecting support becoming resistant. And how will you identify support becoming resistant? You can just draw your straight line like this, then move it to the level where you're having support, resistance turning to support, support turning to resistance. You surely see it is always available 24/7 in the market. They're always available. Just pick out your straight line. Okay. You can see it. You can see those zones. If I should go back more, and this 1 hour, let's go to 4 hours time frame. Can you see it now? Now look at this zone here too. You can see we have a strong resistance zone. This zone here, strong resistance zone at this level here. You can see resistance, resistance, resistance. Now, if you should still go back further, you see that that resistance zone is a strong support zone. Can you see it here now? Can you see that that resistance zone is a what? Strong support zone. This zone. It has taken us back again. Can you see it here now?
That's support.
Yeah. The previous resistance, you can see now. You can see all this zone here. This place is what? Resistance here. Is that not so? This is a resistance zone.
Yes.
Resistance.
Yeah.
They're coming back here to give us what? Another resistance. So once the market breaks this zone, go higher. If it's coming down, it's going to give us what? A very strong support because it has tested resistance a lot. Now, coming back here again, you can see this. Here's this, my mouse. Okay. Coming back here now, you can see this resistance zone here. What does it become? It becomes our what? Future support. Now, this future support here, support. Let's see what it's going to lead us to. Sorry, don't mind me. Or more. This is one problem with MT4. You can see, still forming support. Then form support. Oh, God. I'll survive
Support
it.
became resistant.
It became resistant. That's it. Now, this resistance now the time become what? Support again. Resistant, then form what? Support. Now, that support has been the strong support now going up again. Hope you get the logic. You can see how easy it is.
So the market supports, resists, supports, resists.
Support, resist, to push it higher, to bring it down, to push it again, to bring it down, to push it again. That's how it's going to be respecting each other. And look at it now. I'm saying something here. At this point here now.
That's the support.
At this level here. Yeah, this is the support zone now. Now, I want to draw something out. Just bear with me. I'm using...
Someone should. Network has taken him out. Hello? Hello?
Hello, we are here. We are here. We are squeezing for Mr. Moshood to come back.
Okay. Network is terrible.
Yes, sir. That's Nigeria for you, sir. Hello, everyone. Since Mr. Moshood is not coming online now, we're still trying to reach out to him. We might have to postpone the meeting. Now, I'm still waiting for him before ending the meeting, but his network is not being favorable. So, well, but I'm still waiting for him. I'm still waiting for him. Okay, I think he's back now. Mr. Moshood, are you back? We are so sorry, but let's still wait a bit for him. I think he's back now. Mr. Moshood, are you back?
Sorry everyone. Sorry, I tried all my best to go back to another network. Damn, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. A country called Nigeria. So let me share my screen back. Sorry for the inconvenience. I just noticed my network just tripped me out, like push me out. So here we are. I was explaining something regarding this aspect here. You can see now, the market moved. I'm going to reduce it a bit. So the market is going to move in this direction. Respect this zone. I'm trying to explain about resistance becoming support. You can see we have a strong resistance here. So the market is going to break that resistance and use that resistance to form what? To form a support zone. So this is how the support zone is going to be. Sorry. Okay. So it's going to move in this direction. Hope you can all see my screen. Can you all hear me?
I can.
All right, that's very good. So this is what we are talking about, that resistance becoming what? Support. And support becoming resistance. You've seen that one at the previous end. Oh, God. This is high time. Okay. So what I'm trying to explain here is that the market is going to push up, break this resistance here. All this resistance you're having here is going to break it and respect another new zone of resistance before coming back to do what? Taking those resistance as what? As a support zone before it continue buying. So that's how it's going to be. And you should go to daily time frame. Let's look at it on daily time frame. Maybe it's going to be more and more clear. So you can all see how the market is respecting the market, like forming resistance to become support becoming resistance. Can we all see it here now? Can we all see a clearer picture of it? Can we all see it together?
Yeah,
Hello?
I see.
Mhm. Yeah, look at it now. You can see how the market is going. Resistance becoming support becoming resistance. Now, that's how the market will always be. That's how the market will always be. And there's nothing to change about it. It's just what it is, you get. So you can mark it out. You can mark out all the external zones of what, where you're having resistance, and strong support. Then just track it to the history, or you can use it to analyze the market to know where next you are going to enter the market. And by doing that, there's one thing we call Fibonacci. Some people believe in it. They use the indicator, but the indicator is also okay. It's also used to determine the level of entry zones, depending on the time frame you are using. Either it's daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame. You can use it to analyze the market and still get your entry zone when to buy and when to sell. So that's what we'll be doing next week by God's grace. I just want you guys to follow up with the assignment. Please try to open a SNES demo account. Verify your account. The link is in the group already. Verify your account, open a demo account, then deposit minimum of 500. Start with 500 first. Start with a bigger capital and see if you can grow the capital to something tangible. But before going it, try to know the kind of loss size. What are you risking on a single trade? And what loss size do you intend to use? Because I know I taught you guys how to calculate for your loss size, whereby you have to use what? Your capital divided by what? 8993. It's going to give you the loss size you are expected to use. Then it's not left for you to determine what risk management are you using, where your stop loss should be, and where your take profit should be. So hope we all understand the grammar I'm speaking since. Please, am I audible enough?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
So please try to have a demo account of $500 and please follow up with it and ensure that you are trading. At the end of every week, I'm going to assess everybody.
What?
Nobody
You
has.
start trading.
What do you say?
You start trading on the demo account.
Yeah, start trading on the demo account. That's what I said 2 weeks ago, that you guys should open a SNES account, a demo account, fund it with 500, minimum of 500, then start trading on it. Then at the end of every week, we'll be able to assess everybody together. Welcome, ma. Good evening, ma. So we're able to assess everybody together. It's not about the profit you are making. It's about what is your experience? How do you see the market? Okay, I know you don't really have a strategy. That's why I'm giving out one of the strategy that you can use, which is the support and resistance. You can even use it on lower time frame, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, anywhere. It's applicable to anywhere. But by using it on a bigger time frame, it's going to give you a very clear picture of what what the market is trying to communicate to you. They get it before going to your lower time frame to go and catch your entry zones. So that's all for today. And please, while looking at it here, you can see once I go to lower time frame, like 1 hour, you can see I can still mark out some zones. Some zones. You can see it on 1 hour. Let me change this one. Let me change the color. On 1 hour, instead of me using black, let me use like blue, dim blue, then click done. You can see that means that's for 1 hour time frame. Do you get it? Then if I should go down to 30 minutes, I'll be able to see it there. That okay, this is for my 1 hour time frame. Then on 30 minutes time frame, how can I know where to enter the market? You can see on 30 minutes time frame, we have a zone here. You can see it's forming some kind of resistance, becoming resistance at this level. You can see it here. You can see how the market respected it. Is respecting those zones. Then what am I expecting in the market? Is the market going to come back there one more time, then come down a bit, or is coming to respect this particular zone at the top here? So all these things. Now, why doing this? You know, we are on a lower time frame. And what time frame are we now? We are on 30 minutes. So on 30 minutes, you can also change this color. Just press down on that line. It's going to pop out that to edit and delete. Then you scroll down, then you click on that color box and you can change to another color. You can see I've changed it to red. That means I'm on 30 minutes. So I'm using red to demarcate that I'm on 30 minutes. So you can see it now, that's 30 minutes. The purple one is for 1 hour. And the black one is for H4 and daily time frame. Can you see it? So at this point here now, then I can now know where I'm going to set what? My entry zones. Where it can be my entry zone. Maybe I'm to carry sell at 0.65773. Or I should look for a sell at what? 0.65938. Then I make mention about something about Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement is a very powerful strategy, but not everybody, please note, not everybody can make use of it. It's just being used to, oh, sorry, not here. This indicator, I'm not using indicator, I'm using tools. You come back here, you click on add, that plus sign, then you scroll down to Fibonacci retracement. You can see it, Fibonacci retracement. Then you click. You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pick out what? The eye from this zone to the low of this zone. So if I'm looking for buy, you can see the market come back towards 23. Don't worry, I'm going to see Fibonacci later on. So this is my 0 entry. So when the markets buy, it buys breaks around 61. Then we trace back towards 23.6, then back again to around that's 66.8. That's red line of 0.65773. That's 60, and that's 63.8 level zone. Then from 63.8 level zone, it retraces back again to around that 24. Then now is dance lane is accumulating, trying to create momentum. So once it comes back to this 100%, then you look for maybe a sell. The market can sell from that zone. The market can sell from that zone or around 70%. Around 70%. And your 70% is around this place. This is around 70% here. Around this level, 0.6583. You can find a sell entry from that point, or just exercise patience and go for this 100% where is 0.65938. You can enter a sell from that zone as well. So that's one thing about Fibonacci. It also gives entry confirmation when you are trading and when you are doing your support resistance level. From what? From your daily time frame, you can see it. It gives me the market gives me confirmation about what the market is trying to do, what I'm trying to see in the market. Do you get it? So that's that about that. And while going down, I went down to 4 hours, which is the black line. Then from 4 hours to 1 hour, you can see it's going to give you more insight. And from there, you've taken record of what has happened in the previous data. Those are the things you need in order to determine the future, because the support will always determine the future of the resistance zone, and also the resistance will also determine the future of the support zone. That's all. It's a very simple strategy, but you just have to calm down, try to understand, just look at different kind of chart. That's what I always tell my students. Don't go beyond three PS. Don't go beyond 3 PS. Just maintain within, either you focus on a single pair, try to understand the kind of movement the market is doing. If you can mark out the support resistance zone very well, from there, you are getting there, you are growing. Then you can start picking trade, enter the trade, apply proper risk management, your stop loss and take profit, very essential. Then if the market hits your stop loss, you are still learning. You're still learning, don't give up. One thing about the market, never give up. Be consistent. By being consistent, you are growing. That's it. And every day you are going by 1%. Like me, I catch sniper entry. There's one thing we call sniper entry. Sniper entries are entries like this one here. Let me show you something. Like this one here now. There's one thing we call sniper entry, like picking trade at this zone, at this top here. That's where I catch the market. I can even show you proof of Euro USD. I caught the market from this top here, then so down to this level, and take my profit, because I know that's a support zone where the market is going to react and start buying. So I have proof for everything I say. I have proof for everything. So that's that about this particular chart. And let's call it a day. Yeah, I said I'm going to show you something. Let me go there. No. Let me just show you guys. This particular trade, I caught it. Yeah, this one. Let me show you my history so you can see it. And you can see. Can you all see it? So that's the trade I took, and it's based on analysis. Actually, I did the analysis and I was able to cash the market. I caught it red-handed. So you can see that's a sniper entry from that zone with zero drawdown. You know, when they say something is zero drawdown, that's when I don't have any single loss. The market just tapping 0.2 or so, they started selling downward, and I was able to cut 74 pips. This 74 pips straight up. I can show you, like, okay, let's see from here. Okay, I'm selling around this point here. This is where I took my market. Then my TP was here. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me set it back. Is it here from that zone? Then my TP was here, which is around 70 something. Yeah, 76. Wait, sorry, just a few. Okay. Yeah, my TP was here. Yeah, 74. This is it. This is what I caught. And my stop loss was here. Let me remove the stop loss, okay? Stop loss is above. This is my entry zone. Yeah, my stop loss was just 14 pips. 14 pips stop loss to catch 74 pips. This was what I did. And I can show you to you guys. You can all see it. So this is what I did actually in the market. And here was the results, which you can all see here, which is this Euro USD. Before I started going aggressive to grow my door. Yeah, good evening, sir. So you can see the Euro USD, that's 72.3 pips here. I closed at 72.3 pips. So that's it. Can say I ate stop loss on this account, like stop loss steadily. But no, Allah, we'll go it back. We'll go it back. So sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on this trade. So that's all for tonight. That's all for tonight, honestly. That's all for tonight. That's all for tonight. And we meet next week by God grace. Saturday, please. Saturday next week. Saturday next week by 8:30, please. It's very, very important. Let's just stick to time. It's very, very essential. Let's stick to time, okay? The network is really bad. It's not bringing up my charts. Everything is just stagnant. But no problem. That's all for tonight. Thank you very much for being patient for me. I really appreciate it. I'm so honored. Thank you so much, please. Thank you. Thank you. So if you have questions, please, you can bring up your questions. I'm available for questions, answering questions and everything. Thank you.
Yes, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so you said we should use the Fibonacci. When you were speaking about it, the network took me out a couple of times. So when we use support and resist,
Actually, I said you should use support and resistance. I've not really talked much about Fibonacci. I was just only using it to explain how I
okay.
always see the market, but just understand the support and resistance. Fibonacci retracement is just like, should I just say extra ways of checking for confirmations of entries. But your support and resistance is going to give you a very good entry. That's why I always ensure that I always tell you guys to always make use of 20 pips as your stop loss, because support and resistance, sometimes the market may just give it sniper entry, and sometimes it might try to retrace a bit before moving in that direction. And that retracement can take like maybe 20 pips, sometimes 15 pips, sometimes 5 pips, then started moving in your direction. So that's why I always ensure you use 20 to 25 pips as stop loss and apply proper risk management based on your loss size.
It's either we are entering from the support zone or we're entering from the resistance zone. We can't enter in the middle.
That's it. That's the work of support and resistance. Learn that first. Once you learn it, that means you just started your journey into the forex, trading and using the strategy.
Or can use it for any
Yeah,
instrument.
it was for crypto, it was for forex, it was with so many places. It works with so many places. It works very well.
All right.
That's just a beginning style, a beginning strategy. Yes, for any newbies, just try to learn something first before going deep into other strategies. The one you now later develop feelings for, or okay, I love this strategy, it was fine for me. So let's start with this. Let's start with this. So any other question? I don't know why people are not coming online to ask their questions. At the end, they will be saying they don't understand anything, they don't do this. If they attend the classes or the session, that's why we have to put it. We have to put the classes during the weekends time so that everybody can be available. Not that the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday they'll be giving excuses. They are going to work. They are this. They are that. So okay, fine. Let's just make it a single day, which is weekend. At least just dedicate that few time before going to bed for it. But no problem. We keep on moving and we keep on developing. and improving. Any other question?
I'm good. I'll just go through the video again because network really do
All right, no
bad thing
problem.
today.
No problem. No problem. Any other question? In the absence of no question, COO, I'm handing over the mic to you, ma. Thank you, ma. COO. Mrs. Ayobami. Hello, COO, are you there? Hello.
Maybe network has kicked out or something.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Moshood, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Can you hear you, sir?
Yeah, I was asking if there's any other question. Maybe the CEO or my Ogasa can just, or if there's
From my
anything you
end,
can see or anything you want to add up.
from my end, no question from now, sir. No question. And also, one other on other things I also want us to notice is this. This might be the last section that we might be having for this section. Either this or the next section. Because we notice that like some are not really taking this so serious, and they don't really what will I say? I won't say they're not really taking it serious. Maybe maybe they felt they've been able to go through it, or I think there are different reasons why I feel why we felt we can actually put some things in place. But all the best. I want to say thank you once again to Mr. Moshood for tonight. But with the team, we're going to decide and send a feedback to all the students.
Like
So
no more classes again.
We'll discuss about this, Mr. Moshood, from my end. Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm with
I
you,
didn't
sir.
get that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.